From chaos to clarity. This is how, over the past 100 days, scheduling everything I've done has completely changed my life. In this video, I'm going to give you exactly how I scheduled what I needed to do every single day and succeeded in doing so. My name is Aiden, and in the past 100 days, I've more than doubled my productivity. And this is exactly how I did so. I took on a challenge a few months ago, and I'm never going back. Step 1 is commit to consistency. I sat there, directionless, last year. In my room, right here at my desk. I sat here with my elbows on my desk, hands on my cheeks, just face down, just discouraged, depressed, not knowing what to do, unknowing of where I needed to go. Recognizing this, I stepped into scheduling each hour of my day, recognizing that without schedule, without direction, I kept falling into being sad, into being depressed, into sitting here directionless, scrolling on YouTube, doing bad habits all the time. I needed to change. If I put you on a treadmill right now, I put you on the treadmill and I start getting you to walk, start getting you to run. And I told you that you have to run for a mile. And I set the pace for you to run for that mile consistently. It was the exact same speed the whole time. Now that'd be pretty nice. I mean, the mile might be hard, but it'd be pretty nice. You'd get the mile completed and you'd be going at the same speed, right? And as you're going, you're getting closer and closer to your end goal, which is completing that mile, but you're consistently staying at the same speed. Now, if I change the speed up and down, I go really slow and then I go really fast, really start going slower, fast. You're gonna get tired. It's the same distance, but because I changed the volume of how fast and how slow you're going, then that version of you on the treadmill is gonna fail. That version of you is gonna be a lot more tired. And this is how life is. When we are able to schedule, when we're able to build a day and a life that's based around habit, and we are able to adjust to change, we're able to flow with change, and we're scheduling what we need to, and then everything else falls into order, right? But because we have that set pace for every single day, you don't get as tired. So this is what I'm going to get into. You spend more wasted energy when you go out of focus. When you're not focused on that end goal and you're trying to go faster, slower, you're focused on that up and down, then you're not seeing the final destination. It's harder to, right? This is why I needed consistency. This is why I needed to stay consistent. So you can set clear goals. With a clear vision of where I wanted to go, I set 9 goals. 9 goals for myself. I know that's like probably a weird number. It just ended up being 9. I mean, I could go on like 10 or something, but it just ended up being 9. I don't know why. But setting those goals gave me a clear vision of where I was going. And for this year, it was all for this year. That's what I set my goals for. I have long-term goals, but as you build those long-term goals, you can go shorter and shorter to have clear visions of the near future, and the near future, right? So you're building out from where you want to go. So you need to set goals that are based upon you. You are a special person. The chance of you being born was 1 in 400 trillion. 1 in 400 trillion. You are a special person. Your DNA has never been on this earth. So are you just gonna throw that away? Just do bad habits all the time? Just fall into the inconsistency of your life and be depressed? Stay in that depression? Or are you gonna make goals and set goals for yourself and make habits throughout your day to be able to work towards those goals? Create a schedule for yourself. Make habits that you can do each day that work at the best times of the day, right? So eating for me isn't going to be straight in the morning because I can focus on school and my mind is sharpest in the morning. If you need to eat in the morning, schedule that in. Schedule your eating time even, because that takes time, right? Do it for you, for the new you, not for the old you. Think about that. That the times you're spending were all over the place. They're up and down, like that treadmill, the pace of the treadmill. But now that you're staying on this consistent upwards pace towards, it's like you're on an incline. You're burning more calories. You're going towards your goals, right? And you're at a consistent pace. So pace yourself and think about that you're in the new you. You right now is better than you a minute ago. That's crazy. You right now is better than you a minute ago because you're learning more right now. You're choosing to listen to me, and I have this information for you to be able to develop and to be able to get value out of what I'm saying and actually grow in your goals and actually become who you want to become. I'm not selling anything. I mean, I plan to sell courses and whatever, and I'll let you know, but you can completely trust me. I'm not taking advantage of you, and I'm giving you all this information completely for free for your benefit and for you to be able to actually grow, for you to set goals and for you to get towards those goals and to see the vision that you can actually have in your life where you can completely change. I changed, and I'm trying to share that change with you. So this starts with eliminating distractions. As soon as I'd set times for things throughout the day, I started following the exact times without major distractions. So as soon as I found what time worked for each thing, at least for a few things, then it was a lot easier for me to not be distracted. Hold on to that. Hold on to that in your mind. If you figure out a certain time, it's going to help you be less distracted. So step 2 is track progress religiously. A monk sits for hours meditating, following his daily ritual. He does it every day. He sits on the floor and he meditates. He prays. He does his daily ritual, right? And he knows that that centers him in the day, right? Today is a new day for him. And he's purposely doing that because that sets him up for his entire day. I know a monk is so much different than what you are or what you're doing. Maybe you're a monk. I don't know. Maybe there's a monk out there, but I don't know if they watch YouTube. But, you know, back in the olden days, you can think of those monks just bald with the brown, you know, like leather coats or whatever. They're sitting on the ground and they're meditating. They're in complete silence, and they do that every single day, right? They're devoted to their daily actions. Be like a monk towards the day. Do it every single day. Whatever you need to do, whatever is needed to build habits which result in success. Habits result in success. These daily videos, they're for you. They take me time. They take 2 hours a day, about sometimes, or an hour a day, depends on the day, right? Then I have to script also, but I do it because I love it, and I do it because I can share information with you, and I hope that this is valuable to you, and I'm not going to stop posting every single day, because it's valuable to me to get that information to you. Track your progress throughout your journey and mentally check how you're doing. Keep checking on how you're doing, evaluating your progress and where you're going, where you're headed, and the mental space that you're actually in. Don't just do it for yourself. Do it for others too, right? You're in a space and you might feel stuck, right? And you might be with people that you really don't like. But you can build habits around that hard area and you can still succeed, right? And that's what I want to tell you. I'm part of a big family, and it's hard for me to sometimes focus. But I don't let that stop me. I keep sharing what I need to say to you. What I do with the progression chart is I take this journal. So every single day, I call it optimizing my day. Optimizing my day. Basically what you do is you take a page and you write down. So what I have on there is 4 sections split up. This might not be the same for you. Hey guys, quick halftime show. I just wanted to tell you that the rest of the video, my camera died, so I do not have my face on the screen. If you would like to click off, you can do so, but this is really valuable. And if you just set down your phone and listen to it, it's going to be really valuable for you. I hope you can get value out of it. Okay, thanks. Bye. I don't know if you're religious or not, but I have God, then I have school, relationships, and YouTube. 4 things. 4 things that I want to improve on in the day. And now under those, I basically write, this one isn't good to straight. I basically write 4 sections, right? The date up here. And 4 sections of exactly what I want to progress in that day, right? So I write down things that I can improve on, things that I can do better than I did the day before. They can be short sentences or whatever. This is something I've recently been doing, paired with Google Calendar and whatever I'm scheduling for the day, because writing this down in the morning gives me a clear vision of what I want to do today, what I want to do tomorrow and the next day, because I keep doing this every single day and it helps me so much. So I recommend you to do that. Just write optimize my day, or however you're going to word that, and then you choose whatever sections are really important to you about your day. So it can be, the bottom one, or you can arrange them however you want, but one of them is based around your purpose, around what you're doing. So that's YouTube for me. And then relationships is based around my purpose too, right? All of it is based around my purpose, but that's with staying connected, right? Being with people, because you need that still. And then school, because I'm a student, and then God, because I love him, and that's the most important thing to me. And so being able to outline that is so important, and you should try it for sure. It's going to help you so much tomorrow. If you wake up, you write down, optimize my day, write down those things. How can I improve? And then you reflect on them in your mind, and then you just do that over again without criticizing yourself, without writing down all the criticism, because you're just improving the next day by writing harder things to do, right? Step 3 is milestones. So reaching 100 days went by so fast. It flew by. I was like, 100 days of on my calendar, that's crazy. I mean, I'd erased it over and over, right? It's about a 30 day chunk, but each month, right? But I was like, that is crazy. I started completing consistently. Wow, that's 3 C's. Completing consistently what I looked towards, because I was able to schedule what I needed to do daily. I was able to schedule exactly what I needed to do. I'll throw up some screenshots right now. and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. All those are screenshots of my Google Calendar of what I was doing daily. My minor tasks daily are working up to my big goals. I want to be a millionaire. I know that might sound ridiculous to you. I want to make $1 million. And I don't exactly know where it's that gonna fall, right? But I know it takes consistency, and I know it takes minor tasks, a ton of minor tasks, to get to a major goal. Think about that. Set goals and start scheduling your entire day. 100 days from now, you're gonna be able to see that you stayed disciplined, that you have been scheduling exactly what you need to do every single day. Google Calendar is free. You will ultimately be so happy that you watched this, so happy that you learned the foundation to achieve your goals, to start working towards your goals, because you'll find gaps in the day where you can work on your passion, your purpose, and you will start working on those things. You'll get towards exactly where you want to go. And you will achieve your vision of what you do want to achieve. What you will find is that you will succeed in that thing, in whatever you put your mind to consistently. If you can go 100 days consistently, your life will never be the same. And honestly, I'll be so proud of you. That'd be so awesome to see an actual person take this seriously. Go 100 days scheduling. And if you fail, just schedule the next day. That's completely okay. You can just drag, basically you can click and drag and say, you click on the screen, you drag it, and it basically shows a certain amount of time that you want to schedule out. That's part of the day. Just open Google Calendar on a separate tab right now, if you can, and see what I'm talking about. Just start playing with it after this video. But you can literally write just tomorrow, or don't avoid the word failure, because you're not a failure, and you're gonna succeed at exactly what you want to. So that's what I have for you today, and I hope that all of this was so valuable. I have completely free calls down in the description. If you want to book a call with me, we can talk about your goals and where you want to go. And I hope that all of this was so helpful, and that you can start growing on towards your goals and on your journey of succeeding in those goals. Okay.